What is good, everyone? Eric Oakley of Infinite Discs. I'm here to talk to you about kind of the difference between 7-speed and 9-speed fairway drivers and pretty much my perspective on when I choose to throw each and kind of why, what shots I might like a 9-speed over a 7-speed for. I have the Exodus and the Dynasty here. Very similar flight numbers for discs, like obviously not exact, but when you throw them, you can get very similar flights. We can easily talk about how, well, the 9-speed is faster and goes a little bit farther. It's like, sure, duh. But why? Why would I choose some of these? And most of the time when I'm bumping up in speed, it's kind of, I can use a little bit more lateral movement on the shot. So I can kind of, I can maybe get a little extra distance with that full flight. Or I feel like most 7-speeds and even our mid-ranges, they're a very tight line. There's not a lot of lateral movement right and then back to left, unless you're throwing something super overstable. With these, you can really kind of keep the disc in a tighter fairway. So the tighter the fairway goes, kind of the slower the speed disc I'm looking at. And I tend to like the Dynasty or a 9-speed for forehands. I really don't forehand a 7-speed disc pretty much ever, because if I feel more comfortable even just powering down on a 9-speed. I think that comes to just how it feels in my hand and what I tend to like. So again, 9-speeds, you're going to get a little bit more play right and left, especially at that speed. And for me, I can throw these on the same exact lines and get very different results, but I'm always going to get just, a little extra distance from the Dynasty over the Exodus. But if I'm having to pinpoint, rope a gap that's super tight and I can't have too much lateral movement, it's the Exodus all day. So when you go out there and you start working with your speeds of discs, don't be afraid to understand more in detail why one is working better than the other. And whatever works for you is best. It's what we get to do with Infinite. You get to throw what you love. I happen to love both the Exodus and the Dynasty.